Hey Coyotes!
And happy Friday.
To start off today's show, we have environment challenges,
Summer Student Spotlight,
broadcast awards,
and so much more.
so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Gia.
Roll the intro.
Cmstv.
Cmstv.
Cmstv starts now.
Cmstv starts now.
Cmstv starts now.
Hey Gia, what's your favorite fruit?
Probably strawberries.
Well, you're in luck because Sophia has a story for us about the local strawberry fields.
How much money should people bring if they decide to come here?
Normally it's about somewhere between $5 and $10 a person. The small bucket is $10 for one person. The bigger bucket is $20 for two people.
What's your favorite part about working at the strawberry fields?
My favorite part is the berries themselves. They're very sweet. I get to eat them all the time.
How long have you guys been open?
We've been open since the middle of February.
How much time do people usually spend here?
Normally people take it could be anywhere from about a half hour to an hour at the most.
What's your strawberry farming process?
We start planting around September and October, and then after that we get our plastic ready. We cover the beds with plastic in October. We start getting our first production of strawberries around January, February, and then the season will go all the way up until July.
This is Sophia sending it back to Cmstv.
I like this story. I might go there soon.
Yeah, same.
I know some students here at Calavera like softball, and I'm sure a lot of teachers do too.
You got that right. Gia, Avery, and I took a trip down to Alga Norte to interview the teacher's softball team.
Let's pitch the story.
Hey Coyotes! We're about to head over to Alga Norte Community Park to watch the teachers play some softball.
Let's go.
So everyone, we just arrived at Alga Norte. How was the game, Mr. Lyon?
So the game tonight went pretty well. We started off with I think 5 runs. It was 5-2-ish, and then the other team kind of came back, got a few runs on us, and it was even for the middle innings. And then they took off, and they ended up beating us 16-9. But it was a fun game. We had a good time.
Thanks, Mr. Lyon. So, what position do you play?
So I actually have a couple positions I play on this team. Scott Marshall, you'll meet him in a minute, and I kind of share positions. But tonight I played shortstop for most of the game, and then sat in at pitcher. Both positions are a lot of fun.
Are students able to come and watch?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we would love to have more students come down and check out our game. We have 2 more games. I'll get Gia the times, and you guys can come down and cheer us on. Cheer on your Calavera teachers. It'll be a lot of fun.
Thanks, Mr. Lyon. So, Mr. Marshall, what's your favorite part about being on the team?
My favorite part of being on this team is seeing a lot of the teachers and my friends in a different setting. So a lot of you guys probably think of us as just teachers and that's it, but we do a lot more than that, this being one of those things. So it's a good time to hang out with people and meet them in kind of a different way. That's probably my favorite part.
How can more teachers join?
How can more teachers join? So our counselor, Miss Espolita, is the big recruiter. She actually interviewed part of me to be at the school. One of the questions was, do you play softball? So she's a pretty good recruiter. She tries pretty hard to get as many people out here as possible, and we have a lot of people representing Calavera this year, so that's been great.
Next, we interviewed Mr. Layton. When are the practices and games?
All right, we do not practice. Well, we practice at our games. The games we play are on Thursdays, and they start anywhere between 6 and 8:45. Game ball.
Thanks, Mr. Layton. We hope to see you there next time. So, Ms. 4, what is the equipment needed?
You definitely don't have to have your own equipment. It's best if you have a glove. I'm wearing my mom's cleats. She used to play on a team, so we kind of share everything, but gloves like number one thing.
So, throughout our story, you may have noticed the pink tutu on the wall. Ms. Espolita is here to tell us what that's all about.
So the reason why we have the tutus is because if anybody strikes out in slow pitch softball, which you really shouldn't, they have to wear the tutu for the entire game. Also, if anybody makes a really careless error, we make them wear the tutu. Or if anybody fouls out in slow pitch softball, they have to wear the tutu the entire game.
Thanks for watching, Coyotes. See you next week.
Dang, they really have some skills.
Yeah, make sure to go support them before it's too late.
Speaking of Alga Norte, we have a student spotlight about Sophie Steigers.
Let's dive into it.
Coyotes, it's Hannah. Today I am doing a student spotlight on Sophie Steigers on her love of swim. Let's get into it.
Hi, my name is Sophie and I swim for NCA. What inspired me to start swimming was whenever we went to the beach or the pool, I really enjoyed it. So my parents and I talked about starting swimming as a sport.
Sophie goes to practice 3 days a week. That's a pretty big commitment. Let's see what an average practice would be like.
On an average practice, we swim a warm-up, a big set, and relays.
Over the years, Sophie has gotten really good at swim. Let's see what her favorite stroke is and her best time.
My favorite stroke is freestyle, and in freestyle, my best time is 30 seconds.
Sophie seems to really enjoy swimming. Let's see what she has to say about continuing in the future.
I think I will continue swimming because I really enjoy it and I think I have the potential.
I hope all you guys have a sport that you enjoy, like Sophie. Bye, Coyotes. Have a great weekend. This is Hannah, signing off. Bye!
Her swimming skills are on point.
I might need to take some swim lessons from her.
Up next, we have Kaylee with the San Diego Zoo scientists in the 8th grade science classes.
Hey Coyotes, in our 8th grade science classrooms this week, we had scientists from our own San Diego Zoo come and visit. I met with one of the scientists to tell me more about this opportunity.
Hi, my name is Peter Gilson, and this is Short Stack, our pancake tortoise friend. We're from the San Diego Zoo Safari Park, and we're visiting Calavera Hills Middle School this week.
Calavera, a STEM-based school. There are so many ways to stay connected.
We're doing a brand new program called STEM Careers in Conservation, and the goal is to connect students here at Calavera Hills with some of the opportunities that exist for being involved in the conservation field in the future for their careers.
We as students can stay engaged and help in this program.
So why is it important to have you guys involved in this program? We have some really cool projects that our organization's involved in that need volunteers to help identify photos of some of the wildlife that we study around the world, and really to be engaged in the conservation work that we're doing, because it's not just up to us, it's up to everybody to be involved.
Not only did we get to be citizen scientists, but we also met the animal ambassador they brought along.
So Short Stack here is an African pancake tortoise. They live in Eastern Africa, Kenya and Tanzania, and they have a unique shell, really flat, and that's because they live their lives in the rock crevices of the special rock outcroppings in Eastern Africa. Rarely, but sometimes they would eat
Thank you,
things like
Peter,
bugs.
for teaching
They
us
might
just
eat
a
different
little bit
kinds
more
of
about
meats.
African
If they-
pancake tortoises, and of course his fellow scientists for joining us at Calavera Hills. We hope to learn more from you guys in the future. I'm Kaylee Teagle, reporting for Cmstv. Now back to the anchors in the studio.
Wow, I really enjoyed that story.
Yeah, same. Turtles have always been pretty cool.
Anyways, for those who are interested in the environment like Gia over here, James has a story for us about paper straws and the environmental challenges.
Plastic straws are just one of many single-use plastics which end up in the ocean, polluting the water and harming sea life. Many local restaurants are switching over to paper straws to help reduce their carbon footprints, including Park 101.
You know, us being earth-friendly, eco-friendly, we went down to the straws and biodegradable forks. We see the effects of plastic that's gone a long way in the ocean, you know, in our sewers. They just seem to, it just seemed to build up. It's been positive on our end.
Plastic straws are not biodegradable. Instead, they are slowly fragmented into smaller and smaller plastics, also known as microplastics, which fish and marine animals mistake for food, ingesting the plastic. It's estimated that up to 71% of seabirds and 30% of turtles end up ingesting plastics into their stomachs. Plastic straws don't play the biggest role. Other dangers include plastic bags, cups, forks, knives, spoons, and even cigarette butts. People have even started the term #StopSucking on social media.
Plastics pollution in our environment is one of the biggest environmental problems that we face today, along with climate change. So each of us in our lives can make a difference every day. Plastics, using plastic straws, single-use plastics, or avoiding using those, are just an easy way that we can help make a positive difference for our environment.
It is predicted by the year 2050, our oceans will be filled with more plastics than fish. While banning plastic straws alone won't entirely save our environment, it'll help raise awareness for more biodegradable alternatives. To find out how to save these little guys and his friends out at sea, visit strawlessocean.org. I'm James Sullivan reporting for CMSTV, and together, let's #StopSucking.
Next up, we have Broadcast Awards.
We all know Gia won't be getting one.
Haha, very funny. I'm laughing so hard inside.
I know, right?
Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, welcome to the first annual Broadcasting Awards. I'm going to be your host, Nick, and today our first award goes to someone who is always going above and beyond when it comes to editing. A very prestigious award here for broadcasting. Can I please get a warm welcome for Ethan Bonners? Thank you, Ethan. Ethan, how do you feel to accept this award? Are you proud of yourself? You know, what work you've accomplished this year?
No.
All right, thank you. We'll be right back. Our next award is also a very, very important award. This award goes to someone who is always sharing their food in and outside of the classroom, because that's very important here in broadcasting. Please welcome Kaylin Sim. Kaylin, thank you so much. And I can see you're already eating food. Well, Kaylin, tell me a little bit about you accepting this award, and how do you feel right now?
Please stop taking my food.
All right, well, thank you. We'll be right back. Our next award goes to the shortest broadcasting story and the people behind it. Please welcome Sean and Trevor. Oh, you're clapping for yourself. That's great, guys. Well, here's the award. Trevor, if you want to take that. Tell me a little bit about you receiving this award, and really how long exactly was your story?
Our story was 13 seconds.
13 seconds. So what was in the story, Mr. Trevor?
I don't know, but look at it for yourself.
Thank you. We'll be right back with more. Our next award goes to the makers of the best original song. This won't be hard to forget, folks. Please welcome Aiden and Drake.
Hard flow banjo, get you with the free throw.
There we go. Come on over. Here is your award. Drake, you want to accept that? So tell me, what went into this lyrical masterpiece that you have crafted for us?
Well, it was late at night, and I was in my grandma's house, and I was watching Jake Paul, and I was...
Thank you. All right, that's enough. We'll be right back now. A word from our sponsor. Please enjoy this short commercial break.
The Rico's car dealership at 112-54345. And today we got many car selections to choose from. We got Kias, we got Hondas, we got Fords, we got Chevys. We got all the cars. And you can buy them today for 50% off.
Award is the most prestigious one in all of broadcasting. This award is known as the Best Broadcaster Award. And the winner is sealed within this envelope. And the winner is, this award, this most prestigious award, goes to... Well, this has to be a mistake. It appears that the award goes to me, Nick Seepak. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It even says my name. Well, thank you so much. I'd like to thank the Academy, my parents, and all of broadcasting. Thank you so very, very much. We'll see you next week.
Those are some pretty interesting stories. Congrats to everyone who won.
For our last story today, we have Quincy's group and a silent film.
We all know Ashley needs to work on some silence.
Okay.
Well, that was a great way to end our show.
We hope you have a great weekend.
See you next time.
Bye.